It is most definitely an utter tech day. Hurricane Debbie is definitely not hitting Virginia anything like it did a lot of the lower states. But we're getting our fair share of rain and wind. Let's go be sure that the sheep hadn't floated away. Doesn't get any worse than this. I don't think it's going to damage any of the crops. We really don't need any more rain at this point, but that's okay. It's better than a drought. And they are just out there living their best life, completely unfazed by the wind or the rain. I'm honestly surprised that it stayed so dry in here. Usually the rain will come on in, but it stopped right there at the edge of the barn, so that's good. Sassy, you are wet, big girl. You look good. Are you hungry? Look at you. You look beautiful and happy and wet. There we go. So the sheep are good and the rain is calming down, well, somewhat. I mean, we do have this river coming down through our road here. I still have the steer and heifer and I have to go in here, check on them, feed and water every day. Hey guys, what you doing? Hanging out in the dark corner? Hi. So the steer had to have a toe amputated about 3 weeks ago. It's that inside toe right there. He's actually doing better now with it than he was. The heifer had a horrendous abscess on the side of her face. It did take up the whole side from about the bottom of her eye all the way down to the other side of her neck. So far we've gotten it down to that. So after 3 weeks we've gotten it down to about the size of an egg. And the reason that we can't lance it all the way open is because of its placement. That runs right there in the path of the jugular, and it's really hard to tell, even for the vet, if that is up inside of there or not. So if we can get any more out, every 3 days we try through the one incision that's already made, and if not, we just keep treating her with antibiotics. And I will be posting a full video on both her abscess and his toe amputation, which I do have the entire surgery of his toe amputation filmed. I'm going to post that here in the next hopefully week. But he wasn't doing too well for a while, so I kind of held off on it, but now he's starting to pull out of it. And I'll tell you the one biggest difference, we were changing his bandage every 3 days. He kept it completely wrapped, and then one day he accidentally knocked it off. After that, it started drying up and looking so much better. So now we're keeping the bandage off, doing our best to keep him absolutely dry. When it's not coming a mild hurricane outside, we let him go out here, but in the rain we put him back inside the barn. We keep them together because, you know, you heal better if you're happier. So we were giving them a little bit of sweet corn every day, but honestly, I think it was making the inflammation worse. And that is it for my morning.